LeWeb.
Thank you, Mike, of your iPhone app.
Yes.
It's hot.
Yes.
Can you show us?
I'd love to show you.
I think we have it here. I think you should be just careful on. I got the
On
experience this
on
morning
the,
on the exactly the cable.
All right.
So let's see if we can switch to that. I'll hold the cable. If you
Okay,
like.
great.
There you go.
Well, let me show you what it's like when you first launch Flipboard on the iPhone. Can you see? Are we getting this on a
We should be
projector
getting,
here? Okay.
We're getting it with this.
So what I want to show
Oh,
you
here it's actually also here. Let's switch to a high quality version. Sabine, if you can switch the video to the direct connection of the iPhone, that would be much better.
Okay. Can you see that? Okay.
Oh, it's here. It's me.
Great. There you go. How many of you have had a chance to see Flipboard for the iPhone yet? Okay, good. So you guys, this is all new stuff.
I tried this morning and it's not there yet.
You know, the app, it's a universal binary and it's a little bit bigger.
Oh.
We have this cool moving photograph in the app, which does mean that it adds more size, and so it's taken longer for it to propagate around the Apple servers around the world.
I see.
So people have been searching for it and not being able to find it, or it downloads only halfway, and then they have to delete it and try to re-download. But it is gradually getting out there, and I'm sure that you should be able to download it, if not now, within the next few hours.
Show us.
So this is Flipboard for the iPhone. This is the first thing you'll see when you launch the app. And you can see there's this cool little moving photograph. There's a woman sort of surveying the landscape, the cityscape there. When the wind blows, it sort of lifts up that page. And that's to show you that on the iPhone, you flip vertically. This is a very important change that we made, obviously. We didn't do this lightly. But we felt that when you're holding your phone in one hand, this vertical motion is what you do all the time. Think about all the time, all the apps you use to scroll. It's a constant motion that you do. Your thumb is used to doing that. You hold on to the phone tightly when you do that. When you try to scroll across the screen or swipe across the screen, you don't hold on to the phone as tightly. You might drop it, and it just doesn't feel as natural. So we decided to go with a vertical flip. We also, and you'll see, we wanted to create more of a sense of a little closer to your timelines. All timelines you see are always arranged vertically, and so we wanted on the iPhone to try to preserve that notion. So when I flip past here, I can go and either sign into my account, or I can go ahead and get started with a new Flipboard. So I'm just going to build a new Flipboard here. I'll pick design, photography.
Oh, so you build your own environment.
Exactly.
Wow.
You kind of pick your own categories here to get started. This is something new to kind of get people up and running. Travel, we're in Paris, let's pick style. And maybe, politics, it's a presidential year coming up, and home.
Here, too,
and,
US and France as well.
Yeah. So now when I hit done, let's see if I have network. It should build my Flipboard.
Yeah.
Let me just double check that, and make sure I hop onto the correct network here. Yeah, sorry. Don't look at this.
I'm not sure you should
We're going to change the password now. Don't sign on to that network. Sorry.
Sabine, I think we might have a problem with a protected Wi-Fi on the stage.
It's not working anyway. So that was the wrong password. All right, you know what I'll do is I'll do a realistic demo. I'll just switch to, I'm going to switch Wi-Fi off and go to 3G.
Let's try that.
Let's try that. Okay. So let's see if it's done here, and let's see if it builds my Flipboard. It'll be a little slower because we're on 3G, but
here we go.
So here's my Flipboard, and what I can do now is flip through. You can see these are the tiles that I selected, we've got all the ones up there. So I can go here to travel, for example, and just flip through. Now you'll notice that what we've done here is we've taken each of the posts. And we've actually, rather than having pages, since we don't have a big screen here, we have cards. And we arrange the cards in a stack. And we lay out the content in different ways. Sometimes there's one item per card, sometimes there's two, sometimes there's three, sometimes there's four, depending on the type of content.
This is beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? And then if I want to go look at one of these articles, I can just tap the article here. Now, we've partnered, of course, with National Geographic and a whole bunch of other partners to make their content look amazing, paginate it, and really make it look beautiful. So here you can see, I can just sort of flip through, this is National Geographic, and I can just kind of flip through these articles, or these pages. Now what's really nice too is that there's 45 photos in here. So let's say I just want to just kind of quickly scan. I can just kind of quickly scan like that.
Is that cool?
And if I want to go and see, like this monkey here, I can tap on that and pinch to zoom in. It's really beautiful. And it's a real tactile feel. You just kind of quickly go through. If I want to go back, one of the standards on the iPhone is you can tap the status bar to go to the top, and it just brings you all the way back up to the top. Isn't that cool? So it really feels like a stack of cards that you're holding. And now there's a really
spending an incredible amount of time with your team to make those things, right?
Oh, absolutely. This has been a design odyssey. It was not easy to do this, that is for sure. But I'm really happy. So there's a very nice swipe gesture. You can't see what I'm doing here with my thumb, but I just kind of swipe across the screen. I can hit the back button, of course, but we wanted to make it very easy. You can tap in, swipe back, tap in, swipe back. Very, very easy to go in and out of feeds. Let me show you something else that's really cool here. This is something we call cover stories. This is a new feature we're shipping on the iPhone and we'll eventually have on our iPad edition. What this is a way to survey across all of the tiles that you've got on your Flipboard, and ultimately all of your social networks, and actually pick out the stories that are the most interesting. And this is a line, this is the feed that you want to use when you're standing in line at like a coffee shop or at an airport or something, or when you're waiting in traffic to get here to LeWeb. And so you tap cover stories here, and you can see, again, these articles are really nicely rendered, and sometimes they're full screen, like this beautiful one here from 500 pixels. Sometimes it's an article like this. I can keep going. Let's just keep going here a little bit. So here you can see one that's 2 items in one card.
How do you manage the different social networks integration in there? Because sometimes Facebook,
sometimes it's Facebook, sometimes... In fact, let me switch over, because that's where the magic really starts to happen. I haven't connected this yet to my social networks. Let me go over and show you Flipboard connected to all my social networks.
That was without it.
That was just without connecting to any social networks.
So you have an editorial team that is selecting content.
Well, actually, everything you saw there was coming from Twitter.
Okay.
All the Twitter public feeds.
So you select for me, even if I'm not signed in on Twitter.
That's right. You can select the categories you want, and what those categories are actually just Twitter lists that we curate. And we feature all sorts of different, really interesting looking content. Now this is my Flipboard. It's logged in with my account. It's synced up with my iPad. So if I add something here, it will add over here, and vice versa. And here I'll go into my cover stories. Now you'll see right away, this is actually really amazing. So in this case, this is my co-founder, Evan Dahl. He posted a picture of his son and his grandmother on Instagram. And you can see here, there's a little heart there. I can just tap that and it likes it immediately. This was something that we felt very strongly about. Just that single tap to like something. You can favorite this right on Twitter. You'll find yourself favoriting an insane number of things. And we try to put in social context in here. So why did it become a cover story? So for example, in this case, it's at Flipboard headquarters. There's 2 likes. There's a comment here. This is actually
How many people do you have?
50 people in the company.
Wow.
And so this is our team getting ready. There's Evan giving a little talk before we went live this morning while I was here in Paris. Marcy there is holding up the phone. I'm on FaceTime there, actually. And so let me just go through.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, these are tweets now. You can see we've got 3 tweets on the page. So again, we try to lay out content on each card based on the type of content. And this creates a sense of rhythm and flow, right? So here you can see some text wrapping around an image. This is you can see the actual tweet here. You can retweet if you want. You can favorite.
But you can't share a tweet on Facebook and vice versa. Right?
Well, no, I can. I can say, let me go ahead and share this on Facebook. And I can just tap over here and say, let's put it on Facebook. And it'll type a message and it'll post it on Facebook for me.
Do you have a LeWeb magazine?
Yes, we do have LeWeb magazine. And
that's an amazing work. Have you seen it?
In fact, yes, it's beautiful.
It's incredible. So Jean-Marie and his team of Photopedia have partnered with you in secret. I didn't even know.
Yes.
I've read it was the first ever magazine for an event, on Flipboard. And
well, the idea is to have something that is created on the fly with photojournalists around here taking pictures. And again, you can see these. You can just kind of flip through these pictures here, and this is a tweet, right? So I can retweet it, I can favorite it, just like anything else. And here you'll see sometimes things will be cross-posted, on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. And in those instances, you'll actually go into the comments and you can see all the comments will be pulled together from Facebook and Instagram in one place. It's really quite nice.